Morning everyone, day 2 in the workshop trying to get the new area done. So last night we had some really lots and lots of rain and very windy, and so I had to get my good old friend Chalky White out to help, and we got a bit of a wet patch over here on the floor, so I've just marked around it with the chalk. So when it dries out, I know the area I'm concerned about. But you can see, well, you might be able to. It's obviously, I think it's mainly due to wind blowing through the eaves. So it's reasonable that I can, like these, push in and do a bit of siliconing. Is that a word? Siliconing. Use some silicone to seal some of these up where it's needed. So yeah, I guess that. It's going to constitute another post-it on the to-do list. The little shop vac the guy gave me when I bought the 𝗫𝗏𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗏, I bought that up. I'm not too hopeful because it's pretty rubbish, but we'll try. Workmate and some paint, and I'm going to try and sort out these walls a bit today, so when I'm lower down from my knees. So my goal is that to try and get this side done by Thursday, because I'd like to move the carpentry bench back over there, or to there. And my nephew's coming up, well, hopefully Thursday, maybe Friday, and we're going to start to lift some bits and bobs up. But if I can have got all this side sort of sorted a bit, then we can stack it here, and then I can concentrate on the bit over here after, and obviously I've got to leave space for the guys to build the partition up. So really, yeah, that's about it. What else have I done? I'll go back into the clean room. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying that. Anyway, bought a radio because every time I have to talk to you I have to go downstairs to turn the radio off, so I've got one up here now, being a lazy person. Got lunch, digestive biscuits, nice healthy thing. And on the to-do list, what I thought I'd do is try and sort of have a bit of a brainstorm with myself and try and get as much up there as possible that I can think of, because if there are things that I need to order stuff, I want to try and order them in advance or as soon as possible, in case there's any lead time. The other thing, if I walk back here on thinking about things, I was thinking of taking the other desk out of the storeroom and maybe just putting it along here, so I've got sort of an L shape. It does seem a bit of a waste of space, and I can fill it up with more junk. I think I would prefer it here, because then you sort of, if you're sitting there, you can see out a little bit. But I think once the partition wall type thing's up there, it's going to disappear anyway. So anyway, that's where we are. Yeah, so I'll carry on and speak to you in a little while and show you the progress I made. Okay, thanks, bye. Back again. So this is the end of day 2. So I've been painting the walls. I painted all of these, all this, and over there. So they're not too bad. Quite hard going, but nevertheless, it's covering. I had a look up there. It's all boarded out, so you know you couldn't put anything too heavy up there. But I might put my bed up there. Been up on the ladders. What I thought was really funny. So a set of ladders that says "Danger, do not stand or sit." So pretty useful. Added a couple of buckets just to see if I could try and quantify how much rain. It's rained lots today actually. So I've been here about 4.5 hours. No, 5.5 hours. And it gave it a bit of a test, really. It was interesting. It's quite loud. You can you can work in it. You couldn't film in it. What else? That's about it, really. So tomorrow, the plan is I've nearly run out of paint, to get small paint, and then have a whiz round a second coat. So that'll be Monday, and then Tuesday more. 2 coats will be enough for this. I'm not doing any more anyway. Whatever it looks like, seems to have sealed it quite well. This may need 3, but I'll do that on Tuesday morning. I'll do 1 tomorrow. Tuesday morning, if I need to do a second one. Tuesday lunchtime, I've got the second COVID jab. And this one, if I've got time, I'll try and do first go on that tomorrow. And then, with a bit of luck, by Wednesday, assuming I'm not having any side effects on the COVID jab, I will have pretty much done all the painting, and so that's on target. And then, as I mentioned earlier, we'll start to lift a few things up, and we should be able to get the big old joinery bench over there. So yeah, things are good. Storerooms, well, it's still the storeroom. So on our little board, we got clean dust, that's still in progress. Paint the walls, nothing's done. I did eat some biscuits, so that was good. So I don't know if you can see. So fix the main light, because that one I showed you the other day didn't work. I need a rubbish bin, I haven't got anything. Shelves in the cupboard, fix the leaky roof, light switches in the office, and add braces to the office table. So I think I showed this in a previous one. Just move it down. You can see it's a bit bendy. So the thought was, if I run a piece of wood along there, clamp it up, it might be able to straighten it. But I'll talk to the guys who, the joinery guys. Yeah, so that's about it for day 2. I'm a bit tired. Not sure what the time is now. 20 to I don't know if you can see that. 20 to 5 BST. So by the time I've got home and cleaned up, I'll be starting to get ready and had something to eat. Get ready to watch Harold's ARW discussions. Always good on a Sunday night. Okie dokie, so hopefully I'll see you all on day 3. Okay, cheerio. Morning everyone, day 3 today. I think it's about 10 to 8 in the morning. Just been to the suppliers, got some paint. Everything else is it's all dried fairly well. The wall looks pretty good. That's sort of dried a bit, obviously. The wood around the leak, it's looking drier there, and not really much in the water, in the buckets. So that's good, so I'll empty those out today, and then we can see if they happen again. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to get busy. I'll speak to you later. Okay. Hi everyone, so done all these walls again. They covered quite well, so that wasn't too bad. These 2 drying out, not too bad. So I can't decide whether I have a look in the morning. I think I probably will have a need to do another one. So it's just these ones is my main one, but I'm gonna it's about 11 o'clock now, so I think I'll wait till after lunch, give my back a rest, and then work on those. So in the meantime, I'm going to start carrying some of the stuff from downstairs up and put in the storeroom. I'm starting to get names for now. Storeroom, clean room. Yeah, so that's about it. I'll have a chat a bit later. Okay, thanks, bye. Hi everyone, so we're back in the workshop, another day. Well, day 4, I had my COVID jab, so I didn't turn up. Let's do some updating. Day 5, a big bunch of laziness, just left around. Day 6 was very busy here yesterday, but forgot the camera. So here we go. We're on day 7. So let me try and give you a bit of a catch up. It's all a bit all disorganised, but I've made quite good progress. So I don't think I showed you, I put the other desk in here. Got some of the height gauges and stuff. Brought the surface plate up. Put the little unimat in here to keep it out of the way. Still working on the biscuits. So outside it's quite a bit different, I think, since the last little clip you saw. So the walls all pretty much painted over this side. Well, pretty much completely painted. So got the old carpentry workbench here. Lots of stuff. My nephew came yesterday and, well, really did all the heavy lifting. So got the bigger, my big workbench from downstairs up. Kennedy Hexacut. So that's up, so I need a little table bench for that. Over here, the tool and cutter grinder, so that's great, so I can get to that, start to do some work getting that going. What have we got here? So I've got the 𝗲𝗡𝗔𝗡𝗥 to go on here. It's upside down because I want to try and straighten up here before I turn it over. So that I'll get that done. Still got to paint these walls. This is the old, the little shaping machine. It's actually quite, so this is, it's an Adept number 2, which was a manual shaper, and an old engineer had converted it to be mechanical. So that's, we want to get that going. We've got, this is the 𝗲𝗡𝗔𝗡𝗥. It's actually interesting, trying to work out the light in here, because everything looks super dark through the GoPro. So 𝗲𝗡𝗔𝗡𝗔 ML2. I bought this with the shaper, and this was the how it was set up with I don't know, a lay shaft, I suppose you would call it. So this side effectively, no, it's the other way round actually. So we had a set of gears that went down to electric motor behind. We had one pulley to no, actually that is the way it was, sorry. So we had this set of pulleys here were opposite this set, so you could change the gears. We also had another set here and another set on the electric motor, and then this one went to the shaping machine. So you had quite a lot of variation of ratios for gearing, and these the bearings are old con rods, so it's quite ingenious little idea really. So yeah, that was good to dig that out. So he had his the ML2 there, and then next to it he had the shaping machine. So it was all set up in his little workshop. So yeah, anyway, that's that. Coolant tank for the ML7. So got that out there. A couple of old electric motors. One of these was one that was powered the ML2. Let me just move this box. Sorry about that. And in here, this is I forgot about this. So again, it looks like some sort of homemade indexing or something. I'm not actually sure, because I couldn't ask the guy I got it from where he had died, and it was people selling his estate. So this is some sort of device. I'm not sure what it was, so if anyone's got any ideas, but yeah, that was associated with the ML2. So that's the plan, to do something with that at some time. So the storeroom took me forever starting to fill out. These were all the boxes that were all around the all my tools are in there. These were some bits of scrap metal that I've sort of salvaged. So yeah, that's where we are really. So today's activities really is trying to get this stuff packed away, trying to get the bench clear. Yeah, and yeah, well, that's really it really, just to try and get some sort of space stuff sorted. So I think this is, I mean, that's not going to stay there. I was just trying to sort of get an idea of proportions. So I think the that's probably the location where the milling machine will go. And over here somewhere the little 𝗏𝗔𝗡𝗥 saw will go, I think. So that's a rough layout. I've obviously got to sort something out here to power this. So I'm thinking of trying to make a bench and then actually have the motor down below, underneath the bench or coming out the side anyway. So that's so I mean, this is the purpose of coming up here, to actually be able to have all this stuff available. I know most of it doesn't work, but then that actually gives me the ability to flip between things and get them going. And then yeah, so anyway, that's really where we are. So and the wonderful words of, I'll bring you back when I've got some more to show. Okay, thanks. Hi everyone, still day 7. So what have I been up to? So the old carpentry bench is a bit clear now. That's good. Got that one sorted. Few vices down the bottom. Part of the stuff for the milling machine. So I've covered that up so Aaron can't see. Got the voice back on, so that's good. So this one's all back in service. So I got the lamp. The only problem is sorry, not sure it's too good on the health and safety front, so I've got to make a plan for that. Actually I ought to make a sticker for that. I did the work on the stand for the 𝗫𝗏𝗏𝗏 right down the bottom. I've managed to straighten it out a fair bit actually. The lesson I've learned today from that is I'm not a panel beater, so it's definitely better, but not you would be upset if you paid anyone for it. What else? Just, you know, conscious of the fact that still everything's open to the sawdust, so just covered it up. That's the I don't know what Rusty Knox, you'll tell me the bit that goes on here. I don't know what it's called. I want to call it a knee, but I'm not sure it is. But anyway, I cleaned that up a while ago. Wrapped it, covered it with WD and wrapped it in cling film. So that's stop it going rusty. So that's ready to go back on. So that's good. What else? Oh yeah, I thought, well, I need to get some sort of bench to put it on. But I thought maybe I'll have the saw there. Chuck the silly little vac there, and as we saw that's the decal. Did a bit of work in here. Put the ML2 in there, and all the bits and bobs associated with that. There's a few slurry pump, coolant tank for the 𝗏𝗡𝗔𝗡𝗥, yeah, just general tidy up. So the guys came in, I don't know, an hour ago. We had a bit of a chat. They're in the workshop a fair bit next week, so we should start to make a bit of progress up here. And we've got a plan with regards to getting the lathe and the milling machine up. The other thing I've done is I've sort of measured up things, and so we can see milling machine and just mark them out. And I've been using ladders. You know, apologies, I had done all this yesterday with ladders and the workmates, just to give me a view of, can you walk by it, does it get in the way, and all that sort of stuff. So just got that there, and if it just gives me a slight view until I've got the actual milling machine up here, whether it's going to get in the way. So anyway, so that's really where we are. So I'm getting to a stage where I need to paint that wall, which I don't really want to do. But anyway, yep, that's a little update for how I'm progressing on day 7. Okay, well, yeah, it's looking. If we go over the corner and have a look back. No, I'm rambling. I thought I ought to have the fire extinguisher in a sensible place, and yeah, and the fire extinguisher, having it near the stairs, I thought maybe that might be a useful option. So yeah, it's starting to come together. Okay, yeah, speak to you soon. Oh yeah, me again. Sorry, I forgot to say, so just, we talked about this earlier on, so things we've done, so we're getting a few bits done, you know, move the tools, check the power outlets, they all work, so that's good news. Move the bench and stands upstairs, move the machine tools, so that's in progress. Paint the walls, clean the dust. I think clean the dust will be there forever. What we got, fix the main lights, get a bin, extra cupboard shelves, leaky roof, light switch for in here. I'd like to be able to turn these off. Power for the machines, and add some braces to these tables so they don't dip. Anyway, that's about that. Okay, speak to you soon. Well, back again, and the thought of the paintbrush made me come up with, rationalise everything to come up with a solution to do something else. So I've been sitting here doing a bit of trying to rough out a plan for something I want to try and make. Cup of coffee, biscuits, got my black book, I think I showed that, yeah, and the mic I showed in the digital calipers, showed in the hodgepodge recently. So yeah, so I've convinced myself if I sit here and do this, it's far more important than painting the walls. So anyway, I think I'll be here tomorrow and be doing a bit more. So I think I'll make tomorrow as the last update for part 2 of what's going on in the workshop. Okay, so I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Bye bye. Hi everyone, so this is just the last bit of day 7. I think we're going to call this the last few words of this part 2 of the video. I'll splice them all together. So I've looked at some of the footage, and it's pretty dodgy, so apologies for that. I'll try and make part 3 a bit more sort of sensible. Okay, all right, well, as always, stay happy, strong and healthy, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheerio.